once again, after some technical difficulties, we are back with Checkpoint. I'm Kelsey Hayes.
And I'm Megan Duffy. You know, speaking of technical things,
Oh, I see what you did there.
Toons, the animation program that Studio Ghibli used for their films, starting with 1999's Princess Mononoke and onward, is now free and open source. I know, right? Futurama also used it to animate their show.
Now I can animate that space western I've been working on.
Oh my god, what's it called? Space Getty Western?
I mean, it's just a working title.
Alright, well, ignoring that, anybody is now able to use a program that can be used to vectorize traditional hand-drawn animation frames for use in digital productions, or it can be used for entirely digitally drawn animation.
But can it be used on an iPhone?
Well, unless you find a way to merge your desktop with your iPhone, it's probably not possible, and sadly, Apple hasn't announced that quite yet.
But what they have announced is yet another iPhone. I know, crazy, right? The iPhone SE is basically the iPhone 6, but the same size as the iPhone 5 and 5S. I mean, you're the Apple fan. What do you think?
I am an Apple loyalist.
Unfortunately.
Hey, I like the size change. I have a 5S right now, and I think it's a perfect size. The 6 is just a little bit too big, and if I wanted a small tablet, I'd just go ahead and buy the iPad mini.
What about the iPad Pro's smaller size? Does that satisfy your needs for a larger Apple device?
I feel
Or
like having
smaller?
a smaller iPad Pro is actually kind of silly. One of the main drawing points is that it's good for drawing. That pun, 100% intentional.
Yeah.
And I know that whenever I use a device to draw, bigger is always better. Unless you're really feeling that $200 difference, which is a pretty sweet deal.
For Apple, yeah, that's really good.
Oh yeah, I'd say just go for the full-size version.
The Apple Watch also got a price drop, now running at $300 a pop. I mean, it's a whopping $50 drop. I know, it's amazing. I'm still standing
So
right
incredible.
here.
I'm about to just
and not
leave
running to
right
get
now.
one.
Let's go.
No.
Yeah.
I would also look for that iOS 9.3 update, which adds enhancements to 3D Touch, Touch ID, and CarPlay. But perhaps the biggest change is the addition of night shift mode, which can change the color profile of your screen when you're surfing the web right before bed. What do you do on your phone before bed? I mean, please tell me it's safe for work.
Well, I mean, I read all those animus and watch those Japanese mangas before bed. You know, I also enjoy watching some brand new game trailers, and what's that? Games trailers is rising from the ashes like a beautiful phoenix, a phoenix made solely from pure cash given by the public.
So, I mean, in normal person words, you're saying they're funded by Patreon.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Despite their still undisclosed reasons for the closure of the original game trailers, many of the old guard have come back under the new name Easy Allies. They've opened up a Patreon page on Monday to help support their new endeavors.
Within their first day, people are already pledging 23,000 smackaroonies for the end of the month. Seeing as that has only been the results of the first day, it'll be easy to expect that amount to get even higher. People can remove their pledges at any time, but I would imagine for every person who removes their pledge, 2 more would add in their own place.
So you're saying they're like some giant money-based Hydra?
Exactly. You're on fire with these classical legendary beast references
Thanks,
today.
man.
Are you know the bad guys from the Marvel Universe?
Let's go with the legendary beasts. I don't really want to wear a red skull today, not my color.
Good. I think we've covered enough for tonight.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to our channel and check us out on our website, bytebsu.com.
We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so be sure to follow us. And remember,
Yeah,
if you forget
nope,
something,
nope, let's
you
cancel that.
always have a
Nope, don't end it
checkpoint.
that way. Nope.